So hi there everybody, a little update today. I've got my 190 here. I got it at the MOT station. I got 4 new tires this morning, and because I had to change, I had to pay for the ULEZ charge. Unfortunately my car doesn't qualify. So I thought, because my tire shop is in the ULEZ area, I decided to try and book an MOT, and luckily they had a slot. It's 2 o'clock now, and hopefully it's going to pass. I think everybody's having lunch at the moment, so I have to wait until 2 o'clock on the dot and get the MOT done. So I just had a very eventful MOT. My MOT station had a brand new machine fitted for testing the brakes, and so they had some issues with the machine, trying to get it going. It was just fitted yesterday, but the machine actually, it looks like this the new brake machine connects directly to the I don't know, to some government entity, probably VOSA or something like that. So because there were some issues, my car actually failed the brake test, and that's just after me having had a bleeding the brakes and cleaning the discs and all of that. And that was the last thing I was expecting the car to fail on. So that was an odd one. But so what I did is I just had to wait a little while, and while they were calling the government office, or the people that fitted the new machines, to come back and have a look at it. So they did. They came back, they had a look at the machine. It was freezing. It's still freezing, to be honest. They're still having some issues with it, but they ran a retest on my car, because, to be honest, there wasn't really much I could do. Like take it back and do what, really change the discs and pads, but for nothing, because it was all it's all that I've taken care of last week. So anyway, they did a retest and the brakes were fine. so the car passed the test, which I'm glad to say, and everything else was good on the car. Suspension, not much corrosion at all, just as it was when I was checking it last week. So that is happy days. I got 4 brand new tires. I got Bridgestones, and the car has been running pretty well the whole day. I've been up and down with it, to the tire shop and back, and then to the MOT, and now I'm just driving back to the place where I keep the car, and it's been running well. No overheating, no issues like that. Brakes are working, and yeah, obviously, I'm happy that the brakes are working. That is always one of the main things for me, to make sure that they are working, because obviously I'm driving all the way down to Blackbush, and I have to take motorways and whatnot. So the reason I did the MOT today, it's also because of the ULEZ zone. So as I was saying, the tire shop and my MOT station are both within ULEZ, and I don't actually, where I keep the car is outside of ULEZ. So unfortunately, the 190E of that era, of 1988, which is this one, is not ULEZ compliant. But I think once it becomes 40 years old, it will be ULEZ compliant. So it is what it is, I guess, but not much we can do about that. only wait a little bit, or I don't really want to drive the car into London anyway. Where I live is just busy, too many cars, dramatic, and a pain in the neck. So it's best to keep the car where I keep it. It's a little bit outside of London, a bit more of a countryside, and then it's easy for me to drive it from there outside. Unless the ULEZ zone keeps expanding, it might expand up to the M25, I've heard, but I don't know if that's true or not. But if it does, then obviously I will definitely won't be able to use the car until it becomes old enough to use it. Otherwise, it's £12.50 per day if you use it. Now, if it's once a year, obviously it doesn't really matter. But or if it's a handful of times a year that you use the car for shows or whatever, then it's okay, I guess. But otherwise, it's a bit of a nuisance, although many people may not really think that. I guess it does help with the reducing emissions somehow. Yes and no, because all the electric cars as well, although you're not polluting in a direct way with your car, the production of batteries probably pollutes anyway. So I think there is a gray line somewhere there. Anyway, not a subject I want to touch. I'm just happy my MOT's passed and I'm driving the car back. So my next video will probably be me driving to Blackbush, although there is I do want to change the couplings from the prop shaft, at least the front one, the one that connects the gearbox to the prop shaft. I could hear it, I can hear it clanking a little bit, so that's one that I do want to change, and hopefully I can do that before I get to go to Blackbush, which will be on the 14th of June. So anyway, happy days. The 190 lives another year, and I will keep everybody updated. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the stuff that goes with that. Bye for now.